Well, thank you so much, guys. True story, the first time I ever did stand-up was here in Casper. And Sharp was the host for the open mic night. So, being menopausal, this is like really emotional for me. Being up here, this is like a moment that, and it's like a vaudeville stage too. I mean, oh my God. Give me a minute. Okay. I am a mother. I did raise a son successfully, launched him out the door with absolutely no failure to launch. Other mothers would even call me afterwards and be like, how the fuck did you get him out? Mine's still in the basement playing Call of Duty and drinking White Claw. Simple. I beat him when he was little. Not too much, not enough so he flinches when people move too fast. Just enough so he knows not to get lippy with his mom. No, honestly, I was just very involved. Not like a helicopter mom or one of those butt plug moms. Speaking of butt plugs, I know that was mentioned earlier. Have you guys seen the ones that light up? I think that would be perfect for night walking and night jogging. It's like a tail light, so everybody knows where you are. It doesn't have to be sexual. I'm not gonna yuck your yum though, so. No, actually, I just was very involved with like Cub Scouts. I was a den leader. I did it for 3 years till another mom found out I was once a stripper. Yeah, and then all of a sudden I was immoral and shouldn't be near little boys. I was like, I was a stripper, not a priest. Calm the fuck down. Actually, that mom got busted stealing from the pack, and all I could think is if I would have left with money, at least I would have earned all mine. Before he was born, though, I was in the Navy. Is there any other military people here other than the... What branch were you in? Oh, Army. They're not used to knowing where there are. They're just used to being told to go there and they go. Oh, my favorite thing, actually, joining the military, I had to get a height waiver. Because believe it or not, you have to be 5'2" to join the military. And I am only 4'10" and 3/4 inches. And that 3/4 is very fucking important. Because at the DMV, it gives them the opportunity to round up or round down. Because Montana thinks I'm 4'11" now. I remember the days when I was young. Remember when Pluto was a planet? Midgets were 4'8". They raised it to 4'10". So now, with all the other trauma I have to unpack, I have to deal with the fact that I'm dating a midget fucker. I loved boot camp showers. I mean, think about it. Look at my height.
Oh, God.
I'm boob height. I can't look up. That's waterboarding. I may have went in the Navy straight, but I really left curved. No, it was actually military acronyms, like CYA, cover your ass. KISS, keep it simple, stupid. And the one that gets me in trouble in the civilian world, cunt. Can't understand normal thinking. So if you understand normal thinking, don't get worked up. But overreacting in public sure does make you look suspicious. The only one I didn't really agree with, it's not really an acronym either, it's more like a terminology. I hate pull out and quick withdrawal. It makes me feel like everybody left that situation completely dissatisfied. If you have any thoughts on new phrases, please send it to the government. I'm quite sure they'd be willing to hear from you. No, one of the other things I learned in the Navy, I really feel like this is a public service announcement for all women, so please listen. It has to deal with men and their anatomy. Men are like Navy vessels, other than the fact that they're full of semen. Speaking of which, did you know we don't start off as seamen? We start off as seaman recruits. We're not even good enough to be a seaman yet. We're just like a seaman recruit. And then the next one, no, that's still not a seaman. Now you're a seaman apprentice. So you're still not even good enough to be a seaman. And then finally, after 2 years, you can finally be a seaman. No, it's like, they're like ships. When a Navy ship hits the water, the bedroom, like let's take an aircraft carrier, for example. It's a big ship. It holds lots of people, and it can get you where you need to go safely. You can hit a big storm and be just fine. But then you got those frigates. They're not the smallest ship in the Navy. But when those frigates hit that ocean, oh my God, those things can move. 1 minute you're in the middle of the bed, the next minute you're over here, next thing you know you're doing over there, all of a sudden you're walking up there. If you get a really good storm, you can walk on fucking walls. So what I'm trying to say is, women, give a frigate a chance. Now, being in the military, I did end up with complex PTSD, which is okay. They provide me with therapy, the whole broke it, you bought it kind of deal. And on a morbid note, I'm beginning to think I'm like the world's most expensive prostitute. Because I got fucked once, and I get paid monthly, and I get medical benefits. I know that's dark, and I shouldn't make fun of it, but it was my rape. I can treat it how I want to, and I think it was kind of funny. So, well, now I think it's kind of funny. When I was doing therapy, most of it was up in Montana. And I thought I knew what cold was living here in Wyoming. Oh no. No. I woke up one morning in November and Alexa told me the wind chill was negative 40 fucking degrees outside. That ain't right. And the high for the day was gonna be a negative 11-degree wind chill. Not only does your serotonin freeze, but your internet freezes. That's not good when you do internet therapy. Because you're sitting there unpacking something absolutely horrible, and you're digging deep, because this is your therapy, and you're gonna fucking work it, you know? And you're unpacking this, and you look up at her face, and she is frozen with the world's worst poker face. And you stop for a minute and wonder, did I break her? Fuck, not another one, shit. But then she comes back on and she's like, I'm so sorry, I missed all that. I do need you to repeat it all, please. My therapy, I'm working it, so I do it all. Part of therapy, though, is also realizing the negative things you do and like bad behaviors that you've developed so that way you can learn to work through them. That's called progress. And I'm gonna make a confession. I have a story to tell you guys that I haven't really rehearsed yet much. This is fairly new for me. But I swear to you, this is so fucking true. I had some teenagers steal a gnome off my front porch. They walked up, picked up the gnome, and proceeded to walk away. Didn't even fucking run away. He walked away. I was standing in the window. We made eye contact. He walked away with my fucking gnome. And all I could think is, great, just one more thing taken from me. But then something kind of like, I don't know, clicked. I guess you could say I maybe overreacted in a situation, maybe. And I kind of chased after the teenagers launching out of the house screaming, "Not fucking today!" I chased those little fucks for 2 blocks. About half a block behind them, I slowed down because I want to catch my breath. I need to be calm when I approach them. So I use my breathing techniques I learned in therapy. In calm, exhale, peace, we've got this, I'm calm. I catch my breath, I sneak up behind them, because at my height, I'm a sneaky bitch. I sneak up behind him and scream, "Give me my fucking gnome back, bitch!" He's jumped about 3 feet in the fucking air, spun around, and I proceeded to sound like I was back in West Palm Beach at the age of 14. I said things I forgot that existed. I think I made up a couple of new phrases. I know at one point I called his girlfriend a cum-guzzling double-cutted gutter slut. And then I decided, you know what, these fuckers need a lesson. I'm a den leader. It's all about the kids. They need fucking love, and they're gonna get it right now. So I launched with a plan, and as I launched, I screamed, "You don't fucking know me, but you're about to, bitch!" Right at that moment, my boyfriend just magically appears and grabs me mid-air. And I realized, oh shit, he's not gonna put me down. But I have a mission to accomplish. I have now gathered women outside to watch me. Nobody filming, nobody calling the police. They are watching me correct this fucking situation. So I decided, you know what? I need to calm down. So I do my breathing I learned in therapy. Inhaled and exhaled and calmed down, went to my happy place. And he thought, well, look, she's calm, it's gonna be all right, right? The second my feet hit that ground, I launched again and said, "I'm gonna fucking eat your soul!" At that point, they proceeded to haul ass running. Long story short, I got my fucking gnome back.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I did do the right thing on the way home. I realized everything that I had done wrong and what I probably should have done in that situation. That was a little inappropriate. So in the next therapy session, I talked to my therapist about it, and she said, well, let's review this. Look how fast you realize what you did was wrong. Instead of taking weeks and you fuming and stalking these teenagers straight to their house and having it out with their fucking parents, which is what I really wanted to do, I went home with my gnome and realized I overreacted. So that's progress. Yes, I am making amazing progress with my PTSD. The thing I need to learn now is not to launch in the first place, but really, I mean, would you have it any other way? Well, I thank you guys so much for your time. It has honestly been an honor and a pleasure to come back to Casper. Bring more people. Let's get this open mic night going so I can do more comedy and don't have to travel so much to do this. Y'all have a beautiful time. I believe we have somebody else coming up. Thank you guys.